When this girl was 14 years old, she used to be a pastor, but when she gained admission in school, she started looking like this and then living like this. But today, she has now given her life to Christ and she's now an evangelist.
Hi, my name is Deborah Ikedi. I used to be a fraudster, but now I've given my life to Christ and I'm now an evangelist.
Deborah, I can't believe you're the one in that video.
Yes, that was.
Wow, and you at the age of 14 were a pastor.
Yes, I was.
Tell me, how did you move from being a child of God to smoking, drinking, and living this kind of life?
Okay, I get admission at the age of 16 into Abrusal University. I did my ministry for 4 years. When I was in 100 level, 200 level, I was faithful. But at that time, my godfather that was helping me go through school, he lost his job. So the third year, I had to start hustling by myself to pay my school fees and help myself and my family.
Yeah, so who introduced you to living that kind of life?
Yeah, some friends actually did in school.
You say you were once a fraudster.
Yes. When I graduated from school 2018, I didn't even wait to take my results. I traveled out of the country. I traveled to Senegal. I went to hustle at Dakar. I stayed there for about a year. I made some millions. I left there to Togo. From Togo, in Togo, I made $150,000. But
wow, that's a lot of money.
yeah, but my chairman there, he actually gave my informations to the wrong people. They duped us actually. So I didn't get to see that money. So I traveled from there to Ghana. I was even almost used in Ghana for money. I went through a lot. I had to
Wait, I don't understand. You were almost used for what?
for money in Ghana.
Ritual?
Yes.
How?
I went to meet a friend there, not knowing that he was into some fetish things. When I got there, he wasn't really the person I used to know. He actually said he was helping me. Then there was this oil. He put the oil on my forehead because when I came, he was like, Deborah, why did you enter the street without using any fetish stuff and all? Because then
What do you mean by enter the street?
like enter street, like traveled out of the country, like started fraud without going to native doctor.
Okay, was asking like, why would you go into fraud without doing something fetish?
Yes, I told him, I'm just doing this because of money. I still know that I will work for God. I don't need any money that will give me problems, and I cannot disobey God. So I told him I don't want to do anything fetish.
Can you tell me about your journey? Like, how did you move from being that decent child of God to smoking and getting addicted to?
Yes, it all started in school. It all started in school when I was in 300 level. I met with one guy. The guy, I was begging him to teach me fraud, actually. So he started teaching me with phone, and the guy was a smoker. So from there, one night he was like, try this thing. I actually did. So that was when I started learning local. I made about 2 million from that local we were doing. BVM actually.
What was local?
Local fraud, like scamming your fellow Nigerians.
Can you tell me about the technique?
Yeah, it's actually BVN. We will scratch. There's an app we use. We'll scratch your BVN and we'll call you. We'll get your personal information and we'll call you and act like we are the management of your bank.
How would you get this information? How would you get this BVN?
Yeah, there's a bank. There's an app we use. We just put any numbers.
Any phone number?
We just put any phone number. Then it will bring out your BVN and your personal informations. Then we will call your phone number and act like the manager of the bank and tell you that something is wrong with your account, that you should send us your personal details. When you send
like your password?
Yeah, your password. When you send it, we'll remove the money from the account.
Wow, and you made like 2 million naira from this?
Yes, but there was something that happened to me. I scammed the pastor, a woman, and the woman cursed me. She said her name was actually Deborah too, Pastor Deborah. She said nothing I would do in this life that would prosper. So I had to save that woman's number. All the countries I went to, I saved her number. I didn't throw that number away. It was actually my friend in Ghana that helped me pay that money. I had to transfer the woman's money back because what she said was actually happening. Well, it was actually happening rather. Everything.
What did you steal from her?
Was it up to 100,000 then?
It was not up to 100,000.
It was not even up to 100,000. So after sending the money back to the woman, I had to call her. I've sent your money and pray for me. She didn't even pray. She only said sin, and that was it. But my mind was
said what?
Sin, SEEN, like she's seen the money. She didn't pray. I was like, okay, I've sent your money, and I just removed my mind from it.
She didn't forgive you.
I don't know if she did because she didn't say.
Yeah, wow. So, tell me, what was your biggest achievement when you were living a life of crime?
I did a lot. I could make my mom happy. Like, I could get a house for her. I helped some of my siblings, actually. I was okay. Like, I wasn't begging, and I could, yes, financially I was okay, and I helped my friends and all. So there's something I didn't say, actually. When I left, I was going through depression in Togo. After I lost that $150,000, I had to come back to Nigeria because I was facing sleep paralysis, anxiety disorder, and depression. So I wasn't normal anymore. I was acting like an insane person. So my best friend in Lagos had to tell me to come to Lagos. So I came to Lagos. I sing, actually. Coming to Lagos, I had to start my singing again, and I started.
Can I hear your song?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so this is your song.
Yeah.
Every morning when I wake up, I look at the mirror and thank the Lord for life. Remembering my past, and I saw that the pain only made me stronger. Thank you, Lord, for life. Thank you, Lord, for blessings. Thank you, Lord, for lessons. Thank you for the ups and downs. Brought me through thick and thin and back. The rain gon' fall, and wash away the pains. The rain gon' fall, and wash away the tears. The rain gon' fall, and the sun gon' shine. Shine, light on my world, bright on my world. I'm trying to reason, I'm trying to speak to myself, I'm trying to foresee, I'm trying to look for myself. I stopped having feelings, I replaced it. I lost my love to the street, I loved my life to the street. People made me realize they're good heart for you and your family alone. I was humiliated, miscalculated, mistreated, but the sun kept shining, cause God never sleeps. Hey, hey, hey. I look at the mirror and thank the Lord for life. Reminiscing on my past, and I saw that the pains that made me stronger. I thank you, Lord, for life. Thank you, Lord, for blessings. Thank you, Lord, for lessons. Thank you for the ups and downs. Brought me through thick and thin and back. Brought me through thick and thin, I'm glad. Hey, hey. Rich D. Masterminds.
Wow. This is really impressive, Deborah. I don't know, but this is my opinion. I think the song is really nice. What do you think about the song? These are the kinds of, it's something I just realized is that the devil is using poverty to kidnap people into his kingdom. From being a very decent girl at the age of 14, 15, 16, something bad happened. She lost her sponsor in school, and all of a sudden things began to go different way for her. And the only way to survive was to look into crime. And then, I don't know, look at this beautiful soul. You can imagine, look at the song, everything is making sense. So, I'm just here wondering, didn't you have friends that were advising you, like good friends?
Yeah, I had, but At that time, it was too late because my focus was already on making money to help my mom, because my mom was really going through a lot. My dad is actually a king, but he got married to a second wife, abandoned us. So we've been suffering like ever since I had brain and started thinking like a mature person. I have never seen my mom like smile that genuine smile. So I just wanted to change the story, and nobody was helping. Then I was even going from churches to sing, to nobody was supporting. But when I entered the street, at least I was making some money.
So tell me, you used to go from church to sing?
Yes, I do. I was going from different churches to minister.
And they didn't appreciate you?
Some of them don't appreciate at all. Some of them even get jealous and want to even bring me down. A lot.
What's the highest achievement you had while you were going from church to sing?
I can't say. I just think then I had a music crew called Sam's Voices. So maybe the highest money we've gotten then was maybe 5,000 or 10,000 in an envelope.
Wow. So what's the lowest pastors give to you?
Nothing.
I mean, the truth is that every pastor has his own challenge. Every church has his own challenge. Most of these churches are facing, like, they're in development stages. But I think that if you look at some of the people that are doing so many bad things today, they once used to be dedicated to the things of God. You know, there's this thing lacking. Like, you see, everybody, the way we do evangelism these days, everybody just like using tracts. These tracts are very boring. There's a way you can actually reach into the heart of somebody. You know, like if you can give somebody an opportunity to truly express themselves, because most of these people are talented and the devil know that they are talented, and that is why he go for most of those people. Now, what are you currently doing with your life at this moment now?
I came. My turning point was actually October 4th.
This year.
I was perceiving deaths around me, and I have the gift of revelation. Somebody came to me in my dream when I was in Lagos and told me that I don't have more time, that I should go and do what I was sent for. So I was feeling the spirit of death around me. So there was a time one Pastor Abraham, the name of his ministry is Pastor Abraham O.R.A. Ministries on Facebook. So he chatted me one day and said, "You have the call of God upon your life." Then I was angry with the call. I just said, "I know." I didn't want to hear more. So when I started having that feeling, I had to chat him up and say, "Sir, you said I have the call of God upon my life. Talk to me about it more." So he talked to me about it, that I've wasted time and he's seen my lifespan short. And I told him.
So he's confirming what somebody else already told you?
Told me in my dream. I said, "Yes, I know. You already told me in my dream." And I said, "Yes, that I must run back to God because I don't know who I am. I'm a destined child. God wants to really use me for his work." And I said, "Okay." Then I told me that he will not pray for me. He wants me to come to Edo State first. But I don't know what actually happened. He changed his mind. He prayed for me that night. He delivered me. A lot of things happened that I don't really want to say. A lot of things. That was my turning point. Then a few days after, I had to come to Edo State. So now I'm just doing evangelism, sometimes with his car and his equipment. So for now, I'm not doing anything. I'm only doing evangelism.
So how is your life right now at this moment?
I'm happy, though I don't have anything, but I'm happy.
What do you mean by you don't have anything?
Like I'm very down right now. I'm at the lowest point of my life right now. I've never been this low in my life, but there's this peace I feel that even when I had millions, I wasn't feeling that peace. But now, I can't even boast of 1,000, but I have
1,000 naira.
Yes, but I have peace. There is this peace that I just have that I don't even bother to complain or ask anybody for anything, because I just have this peace in Christ, and I know at the right time He's going to provide it.
Amen. So I don't know, because it gives me joy to see somebody who used to live a certain kind of life, a life of crime, and the person is now repenting. You know, he's now like, this girl is like, she's willing to give her life to God. She wants to travel the world and inspire people, you know, with her life, with the message of God. I really don't know how we can support your ministry, because I think that you need to experience this love. You need to know that people actually care. Do you understand me? You probably have used your life. You've done a lot of bad things, and these kinds of things has its consequences. You are likely to face them, but then there are people who actually care. And I don't know, but I think that if you're watching this video and you're compassionate, I think she needs to receive a certain kind of love, especially towards her ministry and what she wants to do. If you think you can invite her to come and speak, to come and use her life story to inspire people in your program, in your church, in your school, do not hesitate to reach out to her. I'm going to leave her contacts and her bank details in the comment section. Let's see how we can actually support her to get her life back in place. And I just want to see you become successful in what God has called you to do. I hope you will not see anything that will discourage you from this.
No, this is my turning point. This is actually my turning point, because it was as if God has been waiting for me. I can boast of a lot of souls. Just these few months now, I can boast of a lot of youths that have given their life to Christ due to my life and videos I make.
You make videos?
Yeah, I make videos.
What's your name on social media?
My name on Instagram is Rich D. Yeah, and my name on Facebook is Evangelist Deborah.
YouTube, TikTok?
I'm not on YouTube. My name on TikTok is Minister Deborah.
Okay. I really don't know what else to ask you. I don't know what else to say. I think at this point we have to tell the viewers bye. So don't worry. I pray that God is going to be compassionate towards you. Do not be scared. Do not be afraid that anything bad is going to happen to you. I pray that God is going to give you that grace to live a long life. And now that you've decided to make your life useful and available to Him, He's going to protect you at all costs. And even though you've done a lot of bad things, may the consequences do not be too harsh on you that you regret this decision. I pray that you find love, you find happiness in what you are doing. I pray that your success in achieving this call God has given to you will never be far from you. This journey of life is never going to be difficult for those that want to support you. I pray that everything is going to work out well for you. So let's tell the viewers bye. Bye.